Social anxiety is a huge problem in teens in the United States. The pandemic has added on to that problem in a huge way. So today I'm going to talk to you about the problems that come with social anxiety, but also how I believe we can fix it. A study by the National Survey of Drug Use and Health, or the NSDUH, showed that in 2008, 8% of people between the ages of 18 and 25 struggled with social anxiety. As the years went on, they redid the test in 2018, and the number had gone from 8% to roughly 14.9, 15%. This is a huge number, and it needs to be cut down. Out of the people they had surveyed, this age group also had the largest impact between those 10 years. So one of the consequences that comes with social anxiety is suicide. A study by the National Epidemiologic Survey on Alcohol and Related Conditions stated that over 70% of suicide cases involve somebody that has some sort of anxiety symptom. Another consequence that comes along with anxiety is obesity. As the World Health Organization ran a study with obesity, anxiety, and depression and found that people that are obese have a 25% higher chance to deal with all three of these problems. The third consequence is education and grades in the classroom. A test by the Multidimensional Anxiety Scale for Children and/or MASC showed that in a certain community, 2% of elementary school students suffered from anxiety, as well as 8% in middle school and 16% in high school. Out of those numbers, when it came to their grades, 14% had failing or insufficient grades, 9% decent grades, 4% good grades. So, now knowing that anxiety comes with three hard to deal with sidekicks, is what you could call them, here's the way I feel we could solve. Here's the way I feel we could solve anxiety at a younger age to keep it from hitting so hard when it's a teenager or when people reach those teenage years. The way I feel like we could do that is by using youth sports. Youth sports shows you how to work in a team and work in high pressure situations, but not only work, but as well as talk and communicate with your teammates. On a huge scale, when it comes to nationally, I feel like there should be more flag football teams, more maybe, tennis teams where little kids could play tennis, golf, any kind of sport that has anything to do with working as a team and talking and working in high pressure situations is a plus. They can get the kids at a younger age to get over that bump of social anxiety so it doesn't come crashing down on them when they're a teen. On more of a local standpoint, I feel like schools should add more time for recess. 30 minutes of recess is given a day, while it is said that 60 minutes of exercise is key per day. So why are we relying on these children to go home and get 30 extra minutes of exercise on their own when there is a way we could give them 30 minutes more at school to make sure they get every bit of exercise they need for the day before they go home? A study showed by Reuters that kids who play team sports have a 30% less chance to get diagnosed with some sort of anxiety. So, youth sports is a huge way to fix this anxiety problem. A way that I am helping cut down on anxiety is that at the elementary school that I work at, we have created a basketball team for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. This allows them to work together as a team, work in high pressure situations, and collaborate ideas with not only themselves but me as well. That way they can get over this social anxiety hump and learn how to work as a team. So social anxiety is a huge problem in America. And so instead of enforcing medicines and having to go to doctors and having to put all these different remedies together to try to get these children to stop having to worry about their anxiety before they reach the teenagers, youth sports is the answer. Get your child in a youth sports program. Let them play with other children. Let them communicate ideas. Let them talk, and work in high pressure situations. Because this is the way we can knock out social anxiety.